Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Evans, and welcome to part 90 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So Abigail was in bed. She was in bed next to her wife. She decides to get out of her bed, or her side of the bed. So that's exactly what she does. She gets off the bed, and then she kisses her wife on the forehead. She then, which wakes her wife up, of course, and then she leaves. But before she leaves, Margaret says, "Where are you going?" "Oh, I'm going to do some writing." "Okay, cool. Good morning, by the way," Abigail says. After that, she opens up her door. She opens up the bedroom door, and then she leaves. She's walking, and then she is going to her office. She opens her office door. After that, she obviously walks in the office. Then after that, she, of course, pulls her chair back. She sits down. Then after that, she, of course, grabs her pencil and then ultimately begins writing. She says in the book, I was still walking down the street, of course. I was lost, as you know. I was so lost, I didn't know where I was going, but I just knew that I just needed to go back to Billy's apartment. But I didn't know how. So after a couple of minutes walking, that's where I got really scared and I started to cry. After that, after I calmed myself down and just took a breath, took a beat actually, and calmed myself down after letting myself cry for a while. It was a very short while, but a while nevertheless. I decided that I was going to walk further and take in the city some more, despite how lost I was, she says in the book. So after a couple minutes of me walking, I found myself in a library. So I walked into the library. It was open, by the way. The door was open. And I just walked in the library. I started to just walk around the library, and I didn't know how I was going to get back to the apartment. So I just decided that I was going to sleep there for a while. So that's exactly what I did. I slept at the library for a couple hours until, the police found me. And apparently, Margaret called the police because I was missing, which was true. I was missing. And she called the police. They found me in the library, and ultimately I just came home after that. I came to the apartment. The police dropped me off at the apartment, and of course I was panicking because they were so worried about me, and I didn't want to make them even more upset, so I just stayed quiet, of course. And when the inevitable question was asked, where have you been? I said, well, I was trying to come back to the apartment, but I got lost. And I was just going out for a run, and then ultimately for a walk, and then ultimately, well, I got lost. Sorry about that. Don't ever do that again. And then I said, I'm not a child, Margaret. I know it was a mistake, but don't speak to me like that, please. Sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And Michael, who was very worried about me also, hugged me and said, well, that doesn't matter right now. Would you like something to eat, Abigail? Some breakfast maybe? Yes, I would. And for the rest of the morning, we just ate breakfast together. Me, Margaret, Michael, and his girlfriend. Because, of course, obviously, Bill was out. He was hanging out with his girlfriend at the time, who we had no idea he had one, but he was hanging out with her nevertheless. So we just enjoyed our breakfast, and I enjoyed it a little bit too much, and I wanted to vomit. So I did that. After that I took a rest. It was a good meal, but I needed to take a rest after I threw up the meal. But I ate too much. Anywho, after my nap, I decided that I was going to just hang out with my friends. So that's exactly what I did. I hung out with Margaret and Billy, well, Michael, and Michael's girlfriend, who was fastly becoming my greatest friend. She still is to this very day, actually. So we just hung out, just friends. When Billy came home with his girlfriend, who is also my very good friend, who's also one of my best friends to this day, along with Michael's girlfriend. Well, not wife. She's now his wife. After that, we all hung out together, and we decided that we were going to go out for lunch. So that's exactly what we did. And it was me, Michael's girlfriend, Margaret, and oh God, I forgot his name. He's gonna be pissed that I did that. He's gonna be angry, she says in the book. Oh, yes. Now I remember. Billy. His name is Billy. I got it now. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Billy. If you're about to read this, sorry about that, she says in the book. After that, we all ate lunch together. We found this great restaurant that served lunch. We ate some lunch. After that, we came back to the apartment, and I saw that. Never mind. Nope, not part of the story. Well, actually, I saw this guy who was harassing this girl, and I decided to stop him, which worked out in my favor. He went like a coward. He didn't want to fight me. He went like a coward. After that, we went back to the apartment. We hung out some more, and I just enjoyed myself. We played some games. He had some board games in his apartment. Billy did. And so we played some board games, and then after that, we just enjoyed each other's company. Michael's girlfriend had to go back to her house, to her house. After that, Michael, me, Margaret, and of course Billy's girlfriend all hung out together, and we just had a good time playing some more board games together. He had a lot of board games actually. After that, it was time for us to eat some dinner. So that's exactly what we did. Billy cooked this time, and it was quite delicious. After that, it was time for us to go to bed. More specifically, it was time for me to go to bed. I was pooped at the time, so that's exactly what I did. I went to my room at the time in Billy's apartment, and I just slept for the rest of the night. I just went to sleep. So she gets up. So Abigail gets up from her chair after she puts her pencil away. She of course goes. She of course gets up from the chair. She puts the pencil away. She puts the chair back. She walks to her door, to her office door. After that, she of course goes to she goes to open the door. After that, she opens the door. After that, she walks out the office. She goes to her bedroom again to spend some time with her wife, who was sick at the time. She closes her bedroom door. She gets back in the bed next to her wife. And for the rest of the morning, of course, Abigail and Margaret just hung out together as wife and of course wife. And that was it. To be continued. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me whether you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.